one for the end of summer.
Oh, shit. Oh, that got weird. My computer's running like ass on today of all days.
Of course, of the recording day.
The recording day. I also had a job interview earlier. And
excellent.
Yeah. So it's just like, of course, one of those days where like everything kind of doesn't work out.
It just slows down for you, and you're like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. But I don't know, maybe it'll turn around. I'm trying to offload the extra My Chemical Romance concert ticket that I have, which ideally shouldn't be a problem, right?
Right. It shouldn't.
But so this is the concert that was rescheduled from 2 years ago, and 2 years ago it was fucking perfect, right? It was on a Friday. It was in Philadelphia. We were doing it in Philadelphia because our friend lived in Philadelphia. But now that friend moved to Atlanta and can't make it because he's moving in with his boyfriend. I don't know why I'm not saying his name. David Delara. He's part of the Strawberry Boys, who we had on the podcast.
Fabulous. Really, we should have him back, honestly.
So he dropped out, which is fine because a lot happens in 2 years. We had someone excited and happy to take the ticket because one of the other friends going started dating her during the pandemic, and they're happy together, and she really wanted to go. So that worked out, right?
Yes.
I did not plan for another friend to drop out.
Fuck. God damn it.
So, because the concert is on a Monday in Philadelphia, which is 5 hours away, it's hard to find someone to get the ticket. But my childhood best friend lives an hour from Philadelphia, and she's waiting to see if she can get the time off because, again, it's on a Monday. So even if, it's an hour away and you can go, you still got to think about like the next day and how tired you're going to be.
Right. Exactly. So maybe the third time is the charm and you'll be able to get it to her.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Anyway, this is the Real Horror Show podcast.
Welcome, all listeners. It's us, in case you're wondering.
We talk about horror movies and all the goth adjacent related stuff.
Yeah, we definitely do because we're like super goth.
I've decided that I'm gonna start identifying as a stealth goth because I don't really dress super gothy in my super day-to-day life. Like I have certain outfits, but then I also like cute twee shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been dressing very girly lately. Not girly, but more like feminine, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I feel like goth could be a bit androgynous in the way that you can dress sometimes, or you could be like the very revealing clothing too. But I would like to identify as a stealth goth too. That's really cool, and I might put that in my Instagram bio.
You look super cute and hyper feminine, but then you're into all the spooky, macabre, gory shit that is commonly associated with the goth shit.
My brain is goth, if that makes sense, but my person doesn't look like it is.
And pastel goth wouldn't apply to us because pastel goth is a very specific subgenre, which I love.
Bright enough.
I adore pastel goth so much, but just don't have the dedication for it.
Me too. I'm feminine yet subdued in the way I dress because I don't you know what I mean? Like it's like whatever you're wearing is amped up to like times 10. But I just like don't get there with the way that I dress right now because of work. But I promise
work. You can't be the gothic princess you want to be all the time when you have a job.
I wish I could, and I would, but I can't, and so I won't. Can't do it.
But it's fine. I get to be that on August 29th at the My Chemical Romance concert.
Yes. That's awesome. So awesome.
But it is a mini show, which means we are picking our next movie. But before that, update on the originals because we're trying to watch the originals as well.
God damn it. We will watch it. We will finish it. I'll be damned.
The Real Horror Show podcast does not condone stealing, and we believe that you should support artists and buy their media. But I have acquired season 3 and 4 of the originals, which was taken off of Netflix and is not available anywhere else. I looked.
Yeah, I mean, if Netflix didn't pull that crap, then we wouldn't have to say stuff like that.
So,
yeah.
we will pick back up on that in probably 2-ish weeks.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh,
yeah. So with that addressed, let's pick our next movie, which we don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be a surprise.
It's totally a surprise. I have no idea. I should do a quick prayer and see what the J-Man says upstairs, what he's interested in, what he saw.
All right. It looks like it's going to be Day Shift, which is a brand new horror comedy available on Netflix.
Oh, sweet. Netflix, of course. Where else?
An LA vampire hunter has a week to come up with the cash to pay for his kids' tuition and braces. Trying to make a living these days just might kill him. It stars Jamie Foxx, Dave Franco, and Snoop Doggity Dogg.
Dog apparently is the best one in this, I heard. But wait, I have a quick question about this movie already. I haven't watched it, but why do you need to try to come up with the money for your kids' tuition? Isn't there financial aid available? What?
Financial aid is very weird, where, if your parents make too much money, you don't qualify. And by too much money, I mean like any money at all.
Right. Any money above $50,000 combined a year.
Yeah, so it's probably going to be a situation like that, maybe?
I gotcha. Well, we'll see. Yeah, let's put a pin in that, because Jamie Foxx better be, because I don't know. Do you think he has a lot of money? Do you think he has no money? I don't know. I can understand.
I'm sure see. Jamie Foxx in real life has more money than we could ever dream. He was Ray, right? Like he won an Oscar. He won an Oscar for playing Ray.
Yeah, Ray Charles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's fantastic. He's so great. Let's see if this is going to be good. And Dave Franco, is that who I think it is?
That is James Franco's brother.
Brother with the brown hair, the cute one.
Yeah, so if you watched The Disaster Artist, he played Greg Sestero in that.
Oh yeah, he's the cute one that doesn't look like a lunatic psychopath. Like James Franco just has that look. I'm sorry. He's great.
Yeah, he's the cute one that doesn't have sexual harassment accusations against him.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, James Franco has quite a few apparently. Like it came out. The fuck did I just do? Okay.
Did you do a video?
No, my phone started reading text to me.
Oh yeah, of course it did.
I accidentally made it accessible.
Damn, it's James Franco.
Yeah, so like I don't know if it was college or grad school when like news made it to Tumblr that James Franco was like hitting on a 17-year-old girl. Like he slid into her DMs on Instagram. And from there, it was all just downhill.
Dang, I just looked him up right now and I looked up news, and there's recent news about him that says James Franco casting as Fidel Castro sparked a wave of backlash.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I also just heard about this.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the backlash being that, he sexually harassed women, may have done more than that. But apparently he was the best choice for Fidel Castro because they did some like archaeology like with his bone structure, finding someone with the most similar bone structure to Fidel Castro through like genealogy. And that's how James Franco got the role.
Dude, this pictures there. I'm looking at pictures comparing him to Fidel Castro, but he actually looks a little bit like Liam Neeson.
But Liam Neeson's too old, maybe.
That's true. I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, we'll whatever. Cool.
Yeah. So we're watching Day Shift.
Yeah, Day Shift, which has nothing to do with James Franco at all. So we'll just stop talking about it. Because he was in Spider-Man and he lost his damn mind after that, I think.
Oh yeah.
127 hours. Remember that movie?
I did. I finally watched that not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you like that?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Very inspirational, true story.
Yeah. Day Shift.
I think the guy also like climbed Mount Everest. Like the real life guy seems like the kind of guy who's kind of douchey.
Yeah, like a douche guy. And he's like, I'm just gonna go hike. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna tell anybody.
Yeah.
Dang, you really did not tell anybody. That's wild. All right. What was I going to say to you? Hey, you just went to the movies
I did.
and saw a scary movie.
I did. I saw Fall last night, which is a new movie put out by like 5 different production companies. Like there's a Family Guy joke.
Yeah.
Where you go see the movie and you don't actually know when the movie starts because of all the fucking like production company title cards and shit you go through. That was exactly this movie. And weirdly enough, one of the production studios that put it out was fucking BuzzFeed.
Oh.
So that was weird to see. I liked the movie. I haven't watched Prey yet, but based on my love of the Predator series, I think Predator is very underrated, and I'm glad to see he's back. We should watch that as one of our next movies.
Yeah, we should, because I've got Hulu.
Yeah, let's plan to watch that after day shift if Jesus allows it.
Yeah, if Jesus allows it, because I love Predator stuff only because I got hooked on that after watching like AVP, Alien versus Predator, like years ago.
I think he's one of the scariest like horror villains. Like
he has a shoulder laser cannon.
Yeah, and then his face when he takes off his mask and he's no longer just a sexy alien man. He's got this weird fucking vagina face.
I know, isn't that insane? And his teeth, and that he talks by screaming at you, and you're just like, what are you saying? I'm sorry, I don't understand. But yeah, he's awesome.
It's disappointing that Prey is a straight to Hulu release. Not that there's anything wrong with a straight to streaming release.
Yeah,
that doesn't signify the quality of the movie, obviously. But Fall, I felt.
Yeah, can you tell me a little bit about that?
I felt it was more. It probably would have. It'll probably do. It probably words. It would probably do better as a straight to streaming release because I didn't see a lot of marketing for it. Yeah. The first time I heard about it was when Horror Nights In. What's her name? Crystal?
Oh, sweet. That chick. Yeah, I don't know her name, but she's the Horror Nights In girl.
Yeah, the Horror Nights In girl. She's on TikTok now. We follow her. She was talking about it, and I was like, oh, I'm into like these not gory horror movies that are just scary. They try and prey on your other things that you're scared of.
Yeah.
And this one really did a good job at showcasing that fear of heights.
Yeah, why do they decide to climb this abandoned radio tower?
So they do like my favorite thing in horror movies where they try and make you care about the main character.
Okay.
It starts with her husband and their friend rock climbing, and they're using ropes. The husband and wife are, but the other girl, she's cool, she's a free climber, no ropes for her.
Well, damn.
But her husband falls and dies.
Oh shit.
So exactly 51 weeks later,
yes, definitely,
they her friend convinces her to climb the tallest TV tower in America, which is 2,000 feet in the air, to spread her husband's ashes.
Oh, that's why we're doing this.
Yeah. Okay. So they climb it, they make it to the top, and the ladder is rusted. So when they start to climb back down, it breaks, and then they're stuck up there for like 3 days.
Oh, damn. And then they jump down, right?
Yeah. No, they do some pretty smart stuff, and spoilers ahead.
Yeah, spoilers ahead. It stands allowed to tell me because I don't give a fuck. But if you want to watch the movie, like go like 2 minutes ahead. Okay.
Yeah. So the movie does this thing earlier in the movie. The cool climbing girl, she tried to climb down and get the backpack, and she succeeded in attaching the backpack to the rope with the little S thing, the S clip, whatever.
Like the carabiner.
Yeah. And so they're climbing back up. The friend at the top is pulling the rope, but just as she reaches the top, she falls. But oh, good news, she caught the backpack and is able to be pulled back up.
Excellent.
But then like a half an hour later, plot twist, the friend has been dead the whole time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, she's been dead the whole time as in the one on top of the tower?
Well, not the whole time, but she actually fell and died.
No. And she's like, it's like a dream sequence for the audience. or something.
Yeah, so the friend who's still alive is able to so they have no cell signal at the top of the tower for whatever reason, like radio interference. So she drops down to her friend's decaying body.
Oh, shit.
But it's PG-13, so it's not that decayed.
Got it.
It's just a little pecked out by some vultures.
I see.
And I thought this was a brilliant move. She sends a text message to her dad, who's played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yes.
Who we adore.
Yes, we do.
She sends that message. It fails to send, but she shoves it in her friend's corpse and shoves her friend's corpse off the side of the tower.
So it goes through.
Yeah, so the corpse can be used as cushioning.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty clever.
That is actually very clever.
And the interesting thing about this movie that I found out when I was Googling it as I was seeing it is apparently there were a lot of F-bombs in it that they used deep fake technology to change to S words to get it from an R to a PG-13.
Really?
Yeah. So like the movie was never intended to be gory, like with the whole shoving the cell phone in the friend's corpse thing.
Yeah.
Just, naturalistic gore that would happen in this situation.
Gotcha. So nothing like shocking.
Yeah, so it was just an R rating for language.
Huh.
So that was interesting.
It is interesting.
But yeah, cool. It was a fun movie. I think it would do better as a streaming release than a theatrical release. I think they're going to lose money on that.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll come to. You think it'll come to streaming soon?
Yeah, it'll end up on Hulu or Netflix.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was a fun ride. Got to see Daddy Jeffrey Dean. So
yeah, was he in it a lot?
Not really. Like maybe a total of 5 minutes, but he was the best actor in the movie.
Nice.
Obviously.
Yeah, obvious. Yeah. Wait, so which one? Guys, spoilers real quick in case you tuned back in. Which one of the girls died? The blonde or the brunette?
The blonde one.
The blonde one. Okay, gotcha. The one that didn't need ropes in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she fucking died. I guess she learned her lesson.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm watching the trailer and it fucking shows the husband died because he falls down because something flies out of the canyon wall and scares him, like a little bird.
Yeah, there was like a bird and it scared him, which I feel like if you're climbing like that,
you shouldn't be
you should be aware that something could jump out at you.
Yeah, like the little bird.
But then again, I'm not a rock climber, so I don't know. Maybe I'm being insensitive.
Yeah, maybe rock climbers just like don't know what the fuck they're doing. Okay, cool. Well, this looks fun. This looks actually kind of now I know what I'm gonna watch, so I kind of
it was fun, and hopefully sometime this weekend I'll find time to go see Bodies.
Yes, I was gonna say, like, Sam, please go try to see that because you have to tell me all about it because I won't make it out there. We'll make it, guys.
I hope I'm able to make it out there because that's what I actually wanted to see, but they didn't have any Thursday showings. And I'm busy on Fridays, and we have plans to see the Forrest Gump remake tomorrow. What? Yeah, there's an Indian remake of Forrest Gump.
Get out.
I won't because it's real.
Interesting. Well, that's cool. You gotta let me know how that goes.
Like, I got all the feels watching the trailer for it that I assume I would have gotten if I'd watched Forrest Gump as an adult versus a child. I'm sure I got those feelings watching it for the first time because Forrest Gump is just a magical experience.
It is. It's such a good movie.
So the reviews have me a little concerned because it has a 4.3 on IMDb but a 73 on Rotten Tomatoes, and either or, like, ratings are ratings, they're subjective, but I feel like on IMDb people are more likely to review bomb it because it is a Forrest Gump remake. But everything I've read about this movie is that it was made with a lot of love and care. It took 10 years to get it made because it's a legit remake. The director and writer had full permission to do this remake, and it's going to go through Indian history like it went through American history.
Nice.
And it was shot in over 100 different locations around India.
Amazing.
So I think it's going to be a gorgeous film.
Yeah, it will be. And maybe it'll have dancing. Cool.
I hope so. I love a good Bollywood musical, even when it's supposed to be a horror movie.
I was about to say, like, I love when I just was watching an Indian horror movie and it's there. And I'm like, yes.
When you're just minding your own business and then suddenly you're in a music video.
Yeah, just minding your own business and suddenly you're like, I'm trying to be scared and I'm getting ready to be scared. And it's like, oh, time to dance. And I'm like, all right, well, that's fine too.
Yeah.
Either avenue is fine.
But I think that's all I have for this week.
I think so too.
For On Mic, I'll run you through some bachelorette party updates off mic.
Mic. Yes. But yeah, guys, tune into Day Shift. Right?
Yes.
Not Night Shift. Okay.
Yeah, Day Shift.
Day Shift. Not to be confused with nighttime when the vampires come out, because these vampires are trying to come out during the daytime, which makes it like, ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we will talk to you next week all about what we thought about Day Shift.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
And there's a creepy dog that always follows you.